And we're starting in the car again because she forgot to vlog. Again. Because she's useless. We are travelling. We are on our way to see somebody very special. To do something very special. And yeah, I've changed the hair again for a very special reason. So today's basically a special day. I have been talking about this collab on and off on my channel for months. Months and months and months. And today's the day that we finally get to do the photo shoot, meet the lady in person. I've been speaking to her for, God, years. But finally get to meet her in person. And photo shoot, interview vlog in this one, I think. It might get muddled up because I was going to do the interview and the photo shoot in this one. But it depends on time because it's already stupid o'clock. It's 10 to 2 and we're still an hour away from where we're meant to be. So as per usual, I'm sat in the services and we're just going to head off and meet someone special. Not very interesting vlog so far, is it? I've got a Griffin. Come say hello, Griffin. You've got a Griffin.
Hello, Griffin.
You've got a Griffin. Griffin is going to be my backstage manager. Take that as you will. He's going to be doing some behind the scenes footage because I've got a lot to do this weekend. But we'll be vlogging on and off. There'll be bits to do. So I'm off to do a collaboration with a wonderful lady that has been on the cards for how many months? Since Christmas, if not before. Yeah. Probably about seven to 9 months region. And I'm really excited. Everything is ready, outfit's ready, hair's done. The only problem is it's hot and sticky, but it's whether we do the photo shoot today when it's not so grey or tomorrow when it's going to be really hot and a bit brighter. I don't know what she wants. But yeah, so we're doing a advert, product launch, all that good stuff over the next set of videos. You will be getting 3 videos this week. 2 big, 1 medium. No, 2 big, 1 little. Over the next 8 days, you're getting 3 videos and the advert is going live. So look out for that. It will be going live on the 31st of August. I'm not sure of the time. I don't know if we're going to do just past midnight or whether we're going to do a 12 o'clock noon. But it will be over both our social media. Shall I just shut up and get on with it? That's probably for the best, isn't it? Right, we've got an hour's drive ahead. So, although it's not bright, I don't very often get to wear my Gucci glasses. So we're going to stick these on. We're going to put on some tunes. And we will see you again very soon. So welcome to a very exciting collab. We have finally landed and I am with the lovely, getting her name right, so her friends can't laugh at me this time. I know, I found out. I know you laughed. Coming for you. I'll get her name right this time. The wonderful Connie from
Draco Candles.
We have been keeping this so secret for quite a while.
100 years.
100 years. It feels like as old as this dragon behind us.
Yeah.
Wonderful dragon. Which the Griffin's in the back doing camera stuff. So we're hopefully trying to get some cool edits through this. I said in the car earlier, I don't know what we're doing in what order. But I know I wanted to do the interview bit today because it's the bit you need to know what's going on and who this lovely lady is. Her backstory and how we ended up talking. And where this has all come from, along with we're going to make the stuff, and that's my alarm about to go off. Wonderful, sorry for that. So when did this start? How did this all come about? I won a giveaway, didn't I?
Yeah.
Back in, was it COVID or was it pre-COVID?
I think it was like the lockdowns had lifted. There were some restrictions. It wasn't like 100% like back
So
to normal.
it must have been mid-2020 then?
Something like that, yeah.
So this wonderful lady ran a giveaway and I went, so stepping back further, Mooseham, who you will probably know from the same circles on YouTube, did a review. And I went nosying around the website and placed an order. And then this lady launched a giveaway and I won the giveaway and everything was sent out in one time. So it was really cool because the scent I'd bought was the one I won. So I changed the scent of the second one, so I ended up with 2, which was Dragon's Blood.
And the Wyvern's Flame.
Wyvern's Flame.
Which is Brazilian
Which is
orange
amazing.
and chili cocoa.
She knows it all, you see. So we're going to give a rundown of the products. But yeah, it's been... We started talking after the review I did,
Yeah.
I think. And there was kind of a mention then of working together.
Yeah.
And then things happened, life happened. So what happened then from kind of your point of view? It was very like...
So...
Paths went separate ways for a while.
Yeah, so if you go based in like chronological order, back in 2019 I was still doing it as like a hobby sort of thing. So I was living at my dad's down in Kent.
Yeah.
I had to think about that. Yeah, and I was struggling really bad with like anxiety and, you know, mental health stuff, like everyone was, because, you know, COVID and all that. And it was like the aromatherapy side of it stopped me from having like, what's the word? Where you breathe a lot.
Panic
quick.
attacks.
Yeah, panic attacks, hyperventilating.
That's the one.
Yeah, got there eventually. Yeah, and then my dad, who I was living with, like he's self-employed, he's got his own business. And then he was like, Connie, you've really got a knack for this. Have you ever thought about going self-employed? And like, even though I knew he had his own company, I was like, what's self-employment? Because I thought surely, even though he's got his own place, like his own job, I thought surely he's got some sort of higher up he speaks to. So I didn't have a clue. So I thought, well, if I'm going to try and sell something, people need to want it or need it, surely. And I wasn't really sure how to go about it. So I was following a few small businesses on Instagram already, including Moose. And then I can't remember how it came about. I think I watched one of their videos and they were like, oh, I really like candles. So I thought, oh, okay. Sent a message. I was like really shy about it. And they were like, yeah, I'll do a video. And it just kind of went from there. And I thought, oh my God, like people actually want what I make.
And how many roughly were you selling at the beginning? Because it kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And became very, very popular.
Yeah, that's a good question. I know I've sold out a few times. And like my best seller back then was the Dragon's Blood and the
it's beautiful.
and the Wyvern's Flame, which was the first like summer sort of smell I tried doing. Dragon's Blood's still popular, but it's not the best seller now. And then I think it was 2020, 2021. I moved from my dad's to my mum's. And then I was there for about 2.5 years. So I felt like I was a bit wobbly, like up and down, not really consistent. So I thought, you know what, I'll take a break. I need to sort some things out. So when I can be more consistent, then I'll get back into it. Got back into it literally January this year, so quite a bit of a time gap. And it's just been onwards and upwards ever since. Like, honestly, I didn't think it would be onwards and upwards this quick. I thought it was like, oh yeah, everything I've got done this year already, I thought, oh, that's like stuff you'd get done over like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
And like all the stuff, I've got stuff planned till like 2027.
Oh, that's amazing.
So it's like, oh.
So just a quick interlude. Sorry for any noise, we do have to have the windows open. And I don't have my mic plugged in because every time I do, you moan about sync. So deal with it. It's your fault. Anyway, it's still me on the other end. So yeah, so we started talking about working together probably end of 2020.
Something like that, yeah.
And then obviously you went on hiatus with your health and everything else, and then I got sick. And then when you came back, you were like, I'm going to collab with you.
Yeah.
So we've been talking probably since December because you relaunched January and we were already talking about when are we going to do this, and we were thinking like March time.
Yeah.
And then obviously I was still not great thing. I know I have to take things at my level still with my illness. So it's taken us now till August to get this together. And do you want to tell them or shall I? What are we doing? What are we doing? So this lovely lady has now, you will now know why some of my videos have been the way they have. So Draco candles, obviously, in the name. Candles, they're vegan, they're cruelty free, they're safe for humans.
Yeah, animal friendly.
Yeah, the only thing you can't do with it is drink it.
Or eat it.
Sensibly, don't do that. Just saying, I've met some of you out there. Yeah, so it's all cruelty free, vegan, pet friendly, all that good stuff which we love on this channel. And it's all homegrown, literally made in this room that we're sat in, which is awesome. But you've expanded, haven't you? So you went into wax melts first.
Yeah, so I done wax melts, then I done candles, and it was the candles that made it quite popular online. And then I started off on Etsy, but the way it works, it didn't really seem financially right.
A lot of people complain about Etsy and the charges they take off you. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so after taking a long break, I actually ended up relaunching, but through Shopify.
Yeah.
And I've not had any problems so far.
Oh,
so
well, as long as you're making lots of money, that's what we need.
Yeah.
So you then tried, you did do reed diffusers, didn't you?
Yeah, but they didn't really seem that popular. Like, even though you see them in big shops like Tesco or something, people were kind of like, well, what is that? How do I use it? And then I'm explaining that, and then they were just like, well, I'd rather have a candle. Yeah. So I was like, all right, I'll just stick to candles then.
Well, I did try reed diffusers in the house, and then I put them in bathrooms and stuff because it's like a constant smell. Until I found they're not safe for cats.
Yeah.
That somebody broke one, and it burnt their cat as it fell down. It splashed them. And they lost all their fur, so I refused to have them in the house.
Yeah.
But now you've developed into... I can't even say it. What have you developed into now?
I've now expanded into perfumes.
Perfumes and aroma scent. Hang on, they are their aromatic aromatherapy scents, or
so
it's
they're
like
the same,
perfume, but not perfume.
It's like they're the same scents as all the Draco candle scents. So I kind of called it Draco aromas.
But they don't have alcohol in them,
no.
And they don't have distilled water, so they are literally pure oils, which means they last on the skin.
Yeah.
They last after you've washed because they don't dissipate in water.
Yeah.
And they're amazing. And of course the packaging's all black and sleek and beautiful, which if you watch a lot of the big YouTubers, I mean you probably don't because you're on my channel, why would you? But if you watch any of the M. Shell X, M. Sheldon, Josie Irons, any of those that are into the luxury brands, you will see that they're very much into sleek packaging. You go somewhere like Boots, Superdrug, Sephora, any of these places, you will see that brands are repackaging into a much more basic, simplistic, easier to recycle because there's not so much chemicals in the printing kind of look. And people like the aesthetic of the simpler looks without, walking into your bathroom and seeing all these different colours. You can basically get everything in one brand and it looks the same. So you've pretty much done the same, aren't you? In fact, you were doing it before the big brands. Yeah. Because you are very sleek. And so tell us about your packaging and how it all looks now, because you've evolved again, haven't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so the original candles I done, they were like this glass geometric... I don't want to say bowl, but...
It's the griffin squeaking.
Yeah.
They were like glasses, weren't they? You could almost drink out of them, they were great.
Yeah, but the problem I had is I would have so many customers say that it got broken in shipping, UK and abroad. So it was a bit like, well, it's pointless me making a product if it's not going to be suitable to use, because you can't burn a candle that's in a container if the container's broken, because the wax is just going to melt everywhere. So I think it was during my break, I was proper looking into everything still. So I now use tin metal containers which come with lids.
Recyclable.
Yeah, recyclable, reusable.
Great little trinket boxes if they're washed out.
Yeah, I just felt like they looked nicer, they were more safer to use, because if you drop it on the floor, even if you throw it on the floor, it's not going to shatter. You're not going to, I don't know, pick it up and get cut, or I don't know.
And one of the originals I actually bought off you got broken.
Yeah.
So I know how fragile they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've got lids now, so you don't need to worry about the smoke going through the room. And you do all your own printing, laser cutting of everything.
Yeah, laser engraver, yeah.
This lady is amazing, by the way. We've been having quite a chat before we get here, just getting to know each other.
Yeah.
And you are so driven. You are so
you.
driven to make this work, it's amazing. I see a lot of people do working from home brands. And obviously I've worked with Scarlett and Chains now for, nearly 5 years. That's a long time. But yeah, you know, they're very driven. You go and see them and they're like, please excuse us for having to work in the background. We're like, it's fine, we've got orders to go. Don't worry about it, we're just here to see you.
Yeah.
What you're doing with your hands and what you're making is really no concern of ours. You know, you don't have to stop and talk to us. So that's nice, but listening to your story about how you're doing college and you don't have a lot of free time because you're doing this. So how many candles can you make in a day? In a day,
if they're all the same fragrance, I could easily make like 100 just from my kitchen. And then if it's like, I mean, even then I could probably do like 200, 300 if it's like 3 different scents or it's all one different scent. But last time I looked at my like paperwork, Word documents, blah 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 blah, I think at the minute I've got about 60 something scents. So, you know, busy girl.
And are they all released yet, or they're in the works?
I'd say about 95% of them are available. Others, it's like later on this year. I don't want to say too much. So excited. And then some of them I can't do until like next year and then the year after. Like.
You don't get us all the goods too soon.
Yeah.
You need to keep bringing us back for more.
Yeah.
So basically we have been talking for years about this, on and off, and then very, very much into it the last 6 to 8 months of what we're going to do. And we're bringing out a signature scent for me, which is going to be available as a permanent scent, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's not just going to be a one-off limited edition for, you know, until the stock runs out. So I did do a limited edition with Scarlett and Chains, and they were one-off pieces, but this is a permanent range of scent, which means I get to choose my own custom scent and have a limited, it's not the word I wanted to use, lifetime supply at better rates than my designer perfumes from a homegrown business in the UK from this wonderful lady who literally in the last couple of hours has become like my new little sister, because she's amazing. We are so similar. We have very similar views on life.
Yeah.
And our background history is very similar with conditions and various bits that we live with.
Yeah.
So I've gained a family member and she's awesome.
Oh, bless you.
That's all right. You're stuck with us for life now, girl. You're screwed. So, just in case I forget, Sophie, Drew, if you ever watch this, I need to put you in touch with this lady because she wants to come and do one of the events you do. Sorry guys if you're watching this. She wants to come and do one of the events you do, and if I don't put it in here, I'll forget to ask you. So this will remind me when I'm editing, and I'm not taking this out either, in case I then still forget to ask you will you ever see this video. Okay, over. So we are tonight making the scent, aren't we? So as tomorrow we can do the photo shoot. So traffic was horrendous getting here. It's taken us 3 hours to get here, rather than the 2 it should have taken us. So we've run out of time, we've run out of light, but to actually have the product for tomorrow, for the photo shoot, we need to do it tonight. So what are our base notes? We've picked our base notes and we've gone for leather, tobacco and black amber, and there might be something else in there to lift it. So if you've watched my favourite scents video, see where it was all leading? You knew there was a reason. I am working towards getting something not identical, but similar, of a cross kind of between Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille and Blue & Shay's Black Club's Leather. That's what we're aiming for. So I know that Black Amber is a very good base note. It's actually in a lot of the perfumes I use already. Leather and tobacco, no brainer, but we don't know what the additional bit might be. So then, I never know, you might go mint, we could go vanilla, we could go citrus. We just have to see what works. But you've got 2 bottles already, haven't you, of what you've purchased for us to have a look at.
Yeah.
So, do you want to introduce?
Yeah. So I'll get these from my suppliers. So this one, they do normally come with drippers, but I don't use the drippers. So I thought I'd take them off.
Who needs
So yeah,
drippers?
that's the Black Amber one.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice on its own.
Yeah.
Almost like a slight alcohol smell, like rum,
Yeah.
but not as potent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we like that one. Definitely like that one.
Yeah. And then this
So
other
excited.
one, it's leather and tobacco combined as 1 scent.
Ooh.
But I feel like it bloody child long.
Anyone got a spare kid to open the bottle, please?
Yeah, I don't know if
So
that
this is a
smells
combined one.
accurate as combined compared to if it was 2 separate scents.
Okay.
But obviously it's completely up to you.
Oh, that smells like a brand new leather handbag.
Yeah, I don't have much experience with leather, so I'm
Ooh.
like, is that leather? Is that,
Ooh.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I
And
feel
then it's
like...
got that smokiness, but it's not too heavy.
Yeah, because
So-
what I get unsure about is if you wanted a candle that smelled like strawberry, for example, you could get a strawberry scent and it either smells like actual strawberries or it's like artificial strawberry.
Like strawberry milkshake.
Yeah, so I weren't sure if it was the same for leather because this is actually my first time working with this sort of scent. You know what I mean? Very
no,
unique.
that's leather handbag. Any of you actually do buy leather, or you've got years ago you've had a proper leather jacket. That smell when you get it out of the wardrobe. This goth club in the 80s. This is what that smells like. Oh my god. Jane, you're gonna love this, love.
Did you want
Take
to
you
try?
back to your youth.
Did you want to try and like smell them together at the
Yeah.
same time, sort of thing? See what you think. Yeah.
Point is, I don't want to get nose blindness because obviously you have to make the scent.
Oh, it gets stronger than what it is now. You'll be fine.
Ooh. Okay. So it's going to need to be heavier with this one than that one because that is a lot stronger.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
quite subtle. Get it close enough, hang on.
Which one needs to be stronger?
The leather.
Leather.
Yeah, because that one's got that quite extra sweet alcohol to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one would need to have more of that one compared to that one. But I still think it's missing something. But I don't know what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I've got some scents in my drawer still. I mean, I'd have to go and check because I can't remember the stuff in my head.
It needs something like a... I think vanilla would make it too musky. It needs something like a mandarin or a
Something to cut through.
cherry, maybe.
I've got an idea,
Yeah?
potentially.
What?
Dragon's blood?
Now, what are the base notes of dragon's blood?
Blood of dragons.
Well,
I don't remember. off the
bear
top
with
of my
us
head.
one moment. What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, okay, so we can go into that.
Oh, I'm a bit.
Ooh.
I like my puns.
But I'm loving that. There's no way you've forgotten what's in your original set. I know you just didn't want to tell them loud because someone might steal it. Yeah, it just needs that little lightness on it. Oh. Guys, this is going to be awesome. If you ever wanted to smell like your favourite YouTuber, it's me. Jesus, they're not getting it, are they? If you ever wanted to smell like your favourite YouTuber does, you're going to want this. And we are releasing it in wax melt, candle and fragrance. So excited. Can you tell? Can you tell I'm excited about this?
You're so excited.
Have a dance, happy dance. So, what else can we do? Price ranges. I suppose that's something we need to talk about. What are your price ranges of things going to be?
So, at this point in time, I use natural soy wax for the candles and the wax melts. I currently sell those for, the candles are 25.
Yeah.
The wax melt 3D Dragon Eye bars I sell for 15. Perfumes, aromas, whatever, I sell those for 20.
Yeah.
But next year I'm looking at switching to a more, like, even more natural, sustainable wax.
Okay.
So if that increases any product prices, it's not going to be by much.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll be ever so slightly more.
And you're getting bigger fragrance bottles as well, aren't you? We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, the ones I do at the minute is like 60 millilitres, like 60. Yeah.
Just
so
in case you didn't know what 60 was.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't do maths earlier, so. Yeah, so the bigger perfume bottles I want to do will be like 100 millilitres, so you know, that's 3 digits. That's a big number.
Leave my digits out of this, thank you very much. Not that sort of channel, thank you very much. Sorry, it's been a long day. So one of my favourite ones, and I mentioned it somewhere, is the leather and marshmallow deodorant.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And it's by Impulse.
Yeah.
And I've heard along the grapevine it might actually get discontinued. And if that happens, I've got very expensive perfumes that I buy, and I've lost my daily deodorant because I can't find anything else I actually like.
Yeah.
But when it comes to deodorant, because I suppose this can be used as deodorants as well, we were chatting earlier and you were saying about the burn and what you use. So we don't use alcohol and we don't use distilled water, we use
natural apricot oil. So it's also moisturising.
Moisturiser, so you don't get that alcohol burn when you spray yourself with something.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So if you shave your pits, whatever, not going to work. And if you're a bloke, if you happen to be a gentleman, or you like more masculine scents, and you maybe have a beard or facial hair and you shave and aftershave hurts, this won't. So it is going to be a completely unisex scent. I am not narrowing this down to feminine, masculine. It's going to be absolutely unisex because I want it to be fully inclusive. Whatever you're into, it's going to. Sorry, I keep taking the light off you because the light's
No, it's fine, honestly.
She doesn't like being in the spotlight.
No.
So we got an idea for a photo shoot. We've been working on all the backdrops. I did mention it in another video.
Yeah.
We've been working on all the backdrops, and it's a dragon and blue theme. So blue nails. I did mention that in my thing earlier. She's bleached the hair out, as she's been talking about, because it looks ace with the outfit.
Yeah.
And all the packaging is black, which we love. We haven't told them what it's called.
Did you want to do it?
No, I'm going to hold you in suspense for a minute. I want you to have a think. And at this point we are at about 25 minutes plus my intro. Yeah, about 25 minutes in. I want you to comment what you think it's going to be called. So one thing I love about Draco candles is that every scent has a story, and it has a dragon lore, and it has a background and a theme, and it's very different, because if you go to places like Scentsy or other homegrown places, they go, oh yeah, we do wax melts, and there's loads of wax melts people out there, and you know, you're all wonderful with what you do, and I know you're all very natural and cruelty free, but every single one of yours has its own kind of mythological story, doesn't it? Which is absolutely brilliant. But we're not telling you what mine is yet, because one, you will have to know my channel and know me to understand it. Otherwise, it's just a really good story. But we're releasing it with the advert, which is going to be narrated by the Griffin, who's sat behind the camera. Yeah, he's just found out about that. So we're going to do all the artwork and the creative, and obviously the model, c'est moi. This wonderful lady is going to do all the creative backdrops and the photoshopping of photos onto this kind of thing.
Yeah.
We have a design, we love it, but we're doing a full advert, proper advert for the product, which will be released on all our social media.
Yeah.
Now, my TikTok account is still live, but I've deleted everything off it because it's not doing very well. But I would love it if you could share the video when it goes live on TikTok, just to get more people into it. Because at the moment I've got quite a few followers, but my reach is awful. So my video that I did with Jane Wilkes was fine, and the video I did another one, I can't remember which one it was, that did really well. But my other ones, I was even struggling to get, double-digit views on them. So if you do have TikTok, when this goes live on the advert, which will be on the Saturday, the 31st of August,
Yep.
the day before it's available. Sorry, it's all the dates are in my head. So these vlogs go up. This will be Sunday's vlog. Wednesday's vlog will be the behind the scenes of the photo shoot and the other bit, and actually getting to smell the fragrance as a product, which is going to be amazing, because all the magic fairy stuff is happening overnight, and then it's the stuff that happens that we don't see, the magic fairy stuff where it goes from this into a full-blown product. That's right, just explaining it to the Griffin, what magic fairy stuff is. So the elves will come in overnight and help her out and do all this, and the little dragon babies will help. And then, so the next video will be the photo shoot. I'll do a bit of a vlog, so me getting ready. So we're staying very, very locally. We booked a hotel, and then when I did the thing this morning to go, well, I need to see how far it is from Connie's to the hotel. I could walk it, it's that close. It's literally around the corner.
Yeah.
Not that I'm going to walk it, it's a bit too far to walk, but it's like 2 or 3 minutes away, which is amazing. So I'm going to come ready for the photo shoot tomorrow, which means we can go out while the light is good and get the photos, and then we can do it around the back actually.
Yeah.
We might as well just do it around the back, because you've got that open space, haven't you?
Yeah, it's completely up to you.
We can do that. Well, it's going to be photoshopped,
Yeah.
so the background is going to disappear.
Mm.
So we might as well do that. So we can get that out of the way, and then we can have another gas bag and a chat, and then we can head home before the 2 festivals kick out. Because I've picked the weekend that Bloodfest is on with Youngblood, and Bloodstock is on, and they are both using the same route for multiple people coming home. So we want to be home before that all kicks out. And if it's another 2.5, 3 hour journey, we're going to have to be getting off quite early in the evening. So yeah, it's all exciting. So if you've been wondering what's been going on, it has been a collab talking about 4 months to get my own signature scent with this wonderful business that I love. And I'm sorry I haven't bought more stuff, but obviously I've been off sick, and when you're off sick you don't have a lot of money. So apologies. I will be buying more. I will definitely be doing more adverts, and this is going to get the hell bashed out of it on social media. So it's going to be available on mine, Draco Candle's social media. I've got YouTube. It's going up as a YouTube short, the video, the advert. It's going on Instagram because that's under a minute and we can get away with that as a reel and a video.
Yeah.
We've got TikTok, which is fine, that can go up. What else have I got that I can even put it up on?
Facebook?
Oh yeah, that shit. Oh my god, I've still got a Facebook page. Yeah, I can put it up on that. And you've got all your social media.
Yeah, Facebook and Instagram.
So I'm hoping you guys are going to be really helpful, and like Connie's page, we will put all the details down below. And also, if you want to check out any of the other scents, you don't have to buy mine. Mine might be the thing you want. But share it with anyone that it might be. available, good for, that's the word I was like, God, my brain. Share it with anyone it might be good for, because don't forget down below is a 10% off discount code, which I remember off the top of my head is DRACOXRAVEN.
Yep.
And you get 10% off your order. So it's even cheaper than the prices, and the more you buy, the cheaper it is.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, it works.
Something like that,
It
anyway.
works alongside website sales as well.
Ah, so all sales, wherever you buy it from, whether, I'm sure even if you went to an event, because you started doing fairs and festivals,
Yeah.
I'm sure if you quoted my code and went, I follow Maxie, she would give you the discount.
Yeah.
It's that kind of a good discount. I get no kickback other than one of my favourite small businesses is making a cent in my honour, and it's amazing. So I think we ought to tell them the name and then get on and make it, or should we do it when we present it? Ooh. 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 I tell you what, you're going to have to keep guessing. You are going to have to keep guessing what the scent is going to be called. So have a think of me, think of this lady, think of dragons, and I want all your comments in this video of what you think it's going to be called. And we are not going to let you know the name of it until the 31st of August when we release the advert with the name. Because I think that's really cool. So I've now got to go through the whole of the weekend not naming what it's called.
Yeah.
That's fine, we can do that. We'll just bleep it out if I use it, won't we? So yeah, just to reiterate, the base notes are going to be black amber, tobacco leather, and something else, just to make it a bit funkier, a bit more unique.
Yeah.
Not like anything else you can buy on the market. Because what I don't want to do is go, so let me explain. When I went to Milton Keynes with the wonderful Bestie, I did mention that we went, or I showed that we went to Mood, which is a London-based perfume brand, and they do everything with natural oils, and it's brilliant. And they actually managed to mix the same scent using 4 of theirs, because their mixologist guy who was there is brilliant, and it smells like my Prada perfume, the Prada Carbon. So they've done that. What I don't want to do is then go and copy something that's already available when you're already getting dupes.
Yeah.
That will annoy me. If anybody out there makes dupes of perfume, we're not telling you the secret ingredient, because then you'll try and steal it. And I might confuse you and put 2 in. Shh. Anyway. So yeah, this scent will only be available through Draco Candles. You can have it in candles, wax melt, or the aroma fragrances, which you can wear. You can spray your room with it, you can spray your clothes with it, you can do what you want with it. We need to get on with stuff because it is now, well, she's waffled for too long basically. So we're going to go do some creative scent mixing and leave you in peace. So if I don't speak to you again on this video, as always, thank you for watching. Get those comments down below of what you think the product and the theme is going to be. You know, you might just have a theme, but think about the scents, dragons, me, what you think it's going to be called, and I want to see your comments down below, and we will tell you it when the advert goes live on the 31st of August. So you're going to have to wait a bit, I'm sorry, nearly a week. But our launch date is the 1st of September, so it will be available on the website. Is it just website now you've got? You don't do Etsy anymore, do you?
No, it's literally just the website.
So on the Instagram, get down there, liking, watch for the launch on the 1st of September. We don't know what time it's going to go live, we haven't decided yet, but I will let you know in the next video, which you'll have to wait till Wednesday for. Sorry, it's just how it works. And then share it, please, if you know. You are all wonderful subscribers. You respond to my channel really well. So if you do watch this, even if you're not a subscriber, why not? No, if you are a subscriber, I would love you to share the advert when it comes out, which will be on Saturday. It's going to be good, I can't wait. And make sure this lady gets some sales for all the effort she's put in, because it's a lot back scenes. There's been the backdrops, there's been animated videos and flashes that you're doing, there's, you know, all the labels have got to be printed that she's got to design up and get right, there's all the product making, and it's just her on her own. So, you you know, even if you just buy a candle or a wax melt once, you know, it helps her out, it keeps her business going. And I can see this lady with all the drive she's got in her life and the work she's putting into herself in the background to do business courses and knowledge base around running a business. I can see her very, very soon having a big shop with all this in, with a big dragon in front of the front door.
Yeah.
I can just see it coming.
I'd love that.
Could you imagine it in Camden? Get rid of Cyberdog and have a dragon's lair. We're not going to put Cyberdog out of business, but you never know. This lady's going far. So if you haven't checked out Draco Candles, now is the time. Go and have a look. Everything will be linked below. Everything is linked with a discount code. But go and have a look. In fact, your website's below anyway, isn't it? It's always in there because it's linked under the code. So there's no excuses. It's in the drop down anyway. But go and have a look. I will pop her Instagram up as well. Go and check out the website before September the 1st and just have a look at how many scents you've got, 60 plus.
Something like
Right
that,
there.
yeah.
There's something for everybody and it's really reasonably priced and of course sustainable, it's cruelty free, it's vegan. This lady's going a long way in life. So I'm going to sign off now because I keep saying I'm going to sign off and then waffle more. You know what you get on this channel, it's waffle, but this lady's wonderful. We're going to go and do some jiggery pokery in the mixology lab and we will catch you very soon, and as always I love you lots.
Bye.
So we're now in the mixology lab, so there's going to be some talking. She promised no talking and then starts talking. You know what I'm like, any excuse to waffle. So we're in the mixology lab. We're not going to tell you all the scents that we're using, but you're going to get some out for me to have a play with.
Yeah.
So what were you thinking as an additional scent? Whisper in my ear.
I was thinking dragon's blood.
Oh yeah.
I do have other things as well, but I'll have to go through the actual drawer. So I've got all these dragon stories in my head.
I tell you what.
But remembering stuff is a different story.
Remembering stuff is a pain because
Yeah.
you know what I'm like. I tell you what, we're going to go and have a play with some scents and just pick a few and then we're going to do some jiggery pokery. Alright, so we've changed the plan. We've now got the scents out. Yeah, I don't think this one is the one to go with it. We're not telling you what it is because I'm like that. No, I don't think that's the one to go with it.
Okay.
It's got that forest pine undertone for some reason for me, and that means it wouldn't work. Okay, what's this one? This is... Oh, okay, that might work. Or is it too subtle?
It is strong by itself. Obviously how they smell in the bottles compared to when it's in a candle, the strength can be quite different.
No, it's too woody.
Okay.
It needs to have a lighter, something strong but light.
Maybe this one. I want to try and save best for last, just,
Okay.
you know, so there's
Okay,
no
so-
favouritism sort of thing.
Okay, interesting. All right. Oh. Oh. I mean, I know that's not what it smells on the label, but you know what that reminds me of?
What?
A pick and mix sweet stand.
Oh yeah. You reckon?
Shut your eyes and tell me that doesn't smell like this pick and mix sweet stand at a cinema.
Yeah, because then you got the chocolate mice, you
It's
got,
got
like
like
the Smartie
that
stuff, and you get the
foamy sweet
yeah, and you get like those
candiness.
little shovel things, and you just fill your bag up, and it costs a lot because it weighs a lot.
You know what I've done? I've managed to get that oil on my lip, and I don't know how I've done that. Trying to drink it. Told you it's not safe to drink. Oh, okay. That's a contender.
Yeah.
That is definitely a contender. I think it would have to be slightly more subtle.
Yeah.
That is definitely a contender. It's not what the scent is at all, but it's definitely a contender. Okay, or should we pop that one? Oh, definitely got that in my mouth.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend. They probably taste weird.
Don't drink it at home, kids. Yeah, I got that.
Do you need a wet wipe?
Bear with us one moment. Don't drink it. Okay. We're keeping this all very secretive, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see, I do like that one.
Yeah. These are the only ones I've got in at the minute. Anything else I'd have to order, and obviously it's not going to arrive before tomorrow. So.
I'm sure between us we can come up with something.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this is the one that's leaked that I've managed to get it everywhere. Yeah. It's very weird, but they seem to cancel each other out.
Yeah, I can't smell nothing.
Yeah. How does that even happen?
I don't know.
Okay. Maybe not that one then.
The one before?
I think the one before.
Yeah.
There's no point asking him, he can't smell anything.
Yeah.
He can't smell anything. Hey?
Wow.
Do you want to come and have a smell? Come and have a smell then. We're getting the Griffin involved because why not? He is the second dragon expert in the building anyway. So, very carefully because this one has leaked slightly. This is the Black Amber.
Okay.
Okay. That's leather and tobacco.
More like that. Yeah.
Now, don't drink it.
Yeah.
It just needs that something.
Mhm.
But is that something the secret ingredient?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. It's got that sweetness without being...
I think that's what you need.
Now we need to not show that one at all to the screen. So that's going to be our very secret ingredient. What we have is, and I will put these up, we have
Is that recording?
No, it's not because I'm an idiot. So, what we have here is the tobacco and leather combination. And this bottle, which is the Black Amber. And our secret ingredient that none of you are going to know. Our secret ingredient. It has got that candy store vibe. But it's not a candy store scent, and it's really bizarre because my senses are telling me by my eyesight of what it should smell like, and it's not smelling like that at all, and it's great. Do you think we've cracked it?
I think so, yeah.
You think we've cracked it? So I'm going to let the wonderful Connie take over, and you will see on screen some very careful jiggery pokery about here somewhere-ish. Take it away, mixologist. What are we doing? How does it work? I don't know how it works. She's not done this before, guys. Give her a break. We've not done this before. So how does it work? You just basically what? What's the starting point?
Okay, so it's based on ratios, right? From fragrance oil to the candle wax.
Okay.
So what I do, regardless of what scents I'm using, if it's 1, if it's 500, I'll get one of my little
measuring cups, very important.
Yeah.
It's a bit like baking but with liquid.
Yeah.
Like making a cocktail in a bar.
Yeah.
But don't drink it.
Yeah, don't.
Just saying. It tastes horrible. Anyway, go on.
Yeah.
Go
so
on.
you think the level one should be stronger than the amber, right?
At the moment I do, yes.
So I'm thinking, instead of having amber and the leather as 50-50,
Yeah.
have it as 25-75 ratio.
Okay.
I mean, we can do little bits at a time, see what you think.
Let's try a 50-50 for now and see what it does, because you said they don't smell the same in the pot as they do. It's all very scientific and clever, guys, it really is. Oh God, she is going for it. Don't waste it.
I'm not.
Don't waste it. Can
Oh,
need
that's
all
not
of
even the
this.
right lid.
Oh Jesus, let's worry about lids later.
Yeah.
Need a steady hand.
Oh God.
Ooh.
Right.
magic stirring pot.
Where's my little spoon?
Little spoon?
Yeah, I've got like a proper
Do you like to be the little spoon or the big spoon? Depends if it's with the cat or not, I suppose.
Yeah, he makes me the big spoon.
You've got to be the big spoon when it's the cat. Definitely. Here we go with the mixy.
Yeah.
Again, it's not a shot glass and I'm not about to drink it. So that's the 50-50 mix.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you saying?
I'm saying it's good. It's definitely got to be 75-25. Griffin,
Yeah.
borrow. If only I could wolf whistle. I can't.
I can't either.
I have to find the wolf then.
So this is the 50-50 of the base, so the tobacco and amber and the leather. I think it needs to be stronger on the leather tobacco.
Yeah.
I would go with your nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are we actually doing here? Mil. So you're doing,
Yeah, so the total will be
20s.
50.
the total will be 50.
Mm-hmm.
But what about that one? The
Oh,
secret
that'll be,
ingredient.
we'll do that by drops until
okay.
you're satisfied.
Until I'm satisfied, this could take a while.
Yes.
Oh my god!
It's one of those videos, not PG. Yeah, I think the leather's got to be a little bit stronger, but not too much.
Okie dokie. Right.
Because it's whatever's in there is going to get tamed by the secret formula. Give it a stir. It's all exciting.
Yeah.
Can't believe how simple it is at the end of the day. Once you've got your base notes, it's just tweaking, essentially. Okay.
That's now 25.75.
Ooh.
Has it made a big difference?
You said it gets stronger, right?
Yeah. It'll be stronger as a candle compared to just the pure liquid oil. I have to think about that.
So when it comes into doing the aroma fragrances,
The
and sprays,
perfume and the candle, it will smell stronger than that.
okay.
Because you've got something called cold throw and hot throw.
Oh,
for
explain
candles.
what that is.
Right, okay, so cold throw is if you're down a candle aisle in a shop and you're picking them up and you're smelling them, that's cold throw. What it smells like when it's cold.
Right.
Right. Hot throw is what it smells like when it's burning and you've actually got the flame.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, so a lot of candle brands, like if they've got a strong cold throw, it smells stronger cold compared to when it's hot, and sometimes vice versa.
Okay.
But what I like to do is have it like in your face,
In both.
hot and cold.
Yeah, which is how it should be.
Yeah. But some
Yeah, I'm
people
liking
prefer
that base more.
Yeah.
Most definitely. It's got that fresh leather, brand new handbag, brand new leather, old worn leather jacket because of the tobacco elements, which I love. But it's also got that just deep carry note of the amber that just brings it together.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Do you want the secret ingredient? Yeah.
We're not showing you.
I'll
We're
do
not
it
showing
little
you.
bits at a time.
All right.
So.
Little bits at a time. She's got to remember how many drops and ratios she's making now.
Do that's free for now.
That's 3. We're doing another mixology. So exciting. You probably got lost by now and given up because we're just doing stuff. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, that's definitely lifted it. I think it does need a bit more. Let's do 5 drops. So 2 more. What I don't want to do is smell it so often that I'm getting nose blindness. But it does need that. So what makes that one different that makes it more pungent than the other two in that mix, if you know what I mean? So,
well, you know those two smells that we tried smelling at the same time and it cancelled them out?
yeah.
I mean, I don't know the exact science behind it, otherwise I go into detail. That's nice. But I feel like other scents kind of boost while others will like negate.
Yeah.
So I think it might be...
I'm just wondering why we've had to do a 75-25 ratio on that one and this one's like drops.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I feel like the secret one is quite a strong smell on its own.
I tell you what, now it's mixed in with this, it's got like a slight menthol-esque note to it, which is even more strange.
Oh, I like that a lot, I do.
That's nice.
I'll say that for all my candle smells though.
Oh, I think we've cracked it. Come and have a whiff. Bringing the Griffin back in as the deciding vote, but we've basically decided. That is, dare I say, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I like that.
It's got enough depth, enough smokiness, and then that tweak of lightness over the top. Yeah?
Mm.
I think we've nailed it. Sorry. Sorry, this is amazing. Oh my god, thank you so much.
Oh, that's quite alright.
I would never have thought that scent, even in that small proportion, would do that.
Yeah. Just wait till it's a candle and perfume. Aroma. And wet smell.
So you said earlier in the interview portion, we'll call it the interview, the get to know me bit, that you use apricot oil.
Yeah.
So using apricot oil as the carrier, essentially.
It doesn't have any scent.
It doesn't have any scent at all,
No.
so it's just derived but scentless.
Yeah.
So it won't change that at all.
No. Because that's what I was worried about. So when I got a sample, when I was like, this has no smell, this is going to be fine.
I mean, apricot is quite subtle anyway.
Yeah.
They don't even taste that much. I'm just wondering if it needs one extra drop of the secret ingredient.
I can do a drop if you want.
Let's do one more drop of the secret ingredient, just to give it that lift.
Take your time.
Although, no, can we do two? Because I hate odd numbers. I hate even numbers. Sorry, it can't be even numbers. We got 25, 75. So we got to have 7 drops.
Yep. Alright.
Because you know what I'm like. And 107 is a prime number. As is 57. So we're all good. Because you've done 50, haven't you? But it wouldn't be, it'd be 114, which is divisible by 2. And so, oh, shut up, woman. The geek is happening.
You're asking someone who's not very confident with numbers.
Says the girl who's just mixed this with numbers.
Well, I mean, I weren't confident
That's
with maths
it.
at school.
That's nailed it. Come on, Griffin. That's nailed it. So that's now 7 drops of the secret ingredient. Let's get the impartial vote.
I think that's it.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is definitely it. That is the scent. Oh my god, it's happening. Oh my god. Getting all emotional.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, it's happening.
Yeah.
Finally. Finally, somebody's decided to make me a signature scent. Thank you, Connie.
It's quite
This
alright.
is amazing. So, we've got our scent, and so as this video doesn't end up so long that I'm saying so about 50,000 times, we are going to leave it there. We're going to... I suppose you want to see the candle making process. We'll add it into tomorrow's video. The next video, Wednesday. What day is it? I have no clue. Who are you? I don't even know who I am. I actually forgot who I was earlier in the week. That's a story for another time. We'll put the making in another video, but until then, give this wonderful lady all the love in the world. Please like her Instagram, because, well, we'll tell you in the next video, but like her Instagram. And thank you very much for watching as always, and love you lots.
Bye.
Bye.